My normal routine is wake up, shower, change, sometimes eat, and then go to school. My sister, on the other hand, she wakes up, she showers for at least an hour. She changes and puts on every cosmetic product you could think about, especially one product, perfume. Perfume is one of the most popular products in the cosmetic industry. I know a lot of girls here wear perfume, so how many of you guys wear perfume, to be honest? Okay. We might not know what's actually in it though. So today, I'm gonna talk about how perfume is sort of a mysterious little bottle that's been invented. So first, we're gonna talk about a little bit about the background of perfume. We're gonna talk about what's in a perfume, and then we're gonna talk about how can it affect our bodies. So first, let's learn a little bit about its background. Perfume was invented by the ancient Egyptians, who believed that wearing perfume would make their gods happy. When a dead person or a dead relative was being buried, their body was preserved with perfume. So they were preserved because they thought that if the gods knew that they smelled good, they would accept them to heaven. I didn't know that. I was like, what? Later on, the Greeks and the Romans adapted to the perfume. But only the priests and very, very rich people were able to afford it. So they started making them into what we now know as the containers. They were made out of porcelain. So that's why very rich people could use it. And then if women were rich, they would put flowers on it, because it meant that they were wealthy. Perfume started getting more developed and being known worldwide. So an Arabian chemist made a worldwide discovery when he started making them out of flowers. Because before, it was made out of smoke. That's where the word perfume comes from. Perfumus, through smoke. Later on, in the 17th century, it was dedicated to Queen Elizabeth because she couldn't go anywhere without her servants spraying perfume in every public place. The 18th century, they were made out of lemon, and it was injected into food and to medicine and to drinks. So that's why a lot of food is like very sweet back then. In the 19th century, it started developing more into science and chemistry. So flowers were used. You guys seen a flower? It's like a rose is this big, the biggest it'll go to. That whole rose was used for this small amount of fragrance. So scientists developed it, and they made sure that to be a cheaper way and a more convenient way, they started using synthetic fragrances. So now that brings me to the topic of what is in a perfume. According to beauty therapist Susan Cressy, according to the Medical News Today, a health website in 2009, most of the consumers did not know that their perfume was made out of synthetic fragrances. Does anybody know what synthetic is?
Fake.
Fake. So before, it was made out of flowers, oils, smoke, and all that. Now, 95% of the fragrance is made out of petroleum. And also, it's made out of toxic chemicals that are found in a cigarette. And that was to cover up the fragrance. But you guys all know Victoria's Secret, right? Yes. All right. This is the Victoria's Secret bottle. I jacked it for my sister. She's not gonna use it today. So let's take a look at it. In the bottom, you can't really see the glare. But those are the ingredients, which I will read them to you. Spare me, they're very long words. Alcohol denant, water, fragrance, propylene glycol, glycerin, methoxy something. Ethohexy methoxynate cyanamide, PPG26, butane 26, ethohexyl salicylate, PEG40, hydrogenated castor oil, chamolia, residia, flower extract, aloe leaf extract, amyl-cinnamol, benzyl alcohol, benzyl silactir, some other words that probably not gonna be able to figure out what they are. But I researched for you guys. So in English, this means it has alcohol, it has colorless liquid, it has solvent oils, it has an oil that is made for sunscreens, and it is made out of 50 to 100 synthetic fragrances. So that means they're fake fragrances. So what you're smelling is not really roses, it's not vanilla, it's not lilac. It's nothing of that, sadly. So now let's bring it back to how can this bottle affect your skin? According to the Women and Environment International magazine, made by Professor Mosley, in 2008, consumers started getting sick and they did not know that it was because of perfume. 1 out of 9 women get breast cancer. 2.6 million women get all forms of cancer by using perfume every day. So you can see cancer is one of the most highly developed ones. You can also get allergies, which when it's absorbed to the skin, it goes into your lungs and to your kidneys, and that's how you get allergies. And it's also worse than secondhand smoke. So today, we learned about a little bit about the background of ancient Egyptians. We learned about how it affects you and how it is made. So now we could believe in natural beauty is better than any type of beauty. Thank you.